In the murky underbelly of the global economy, certain criminal organizations have amassed wealth so vast it rivals that of small nations. These syndicates, through illicit means, have built empires that extend across borders, influencing everything from local economies to global politics. They deal in the currency of fear and violence, but also in actual currencies, laundering their proceeds through various front businesses and investments. Here we will focus on the top 3 richest criminal organizations that have not only made headlines for their notorious activities, but have also demonstrated a business acumen that is both formidable and alarmingly efficient. Their stories are a blend of cunning, brutality, and entrepreneurial spirit, providing a dark mirror to the legitimate world of international commerce. 1. Sinaloa Cartel. Founded in the late 1980s, the Sinaloa Cartel is often described as the largest and most influential drug trafficking organization in the world. Operating out of the Mexican state of Sinaloa, the cartel has become synonymous with the global drug trade, and its former leader, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, has become a figurehead for the reach and impact of organized crime. The Sinaloa Cartel's financial success can be traced to several strategic factors, including its geographical location, which has provided a critical juncture for trafficking routes into the United States, the world's largest market for illegal drugs. The organization has also been noted for its adaptability and innovation in trafficking methods, using everything from submarines and tunnels to drones and encrypted communications to transport narcotics. At its economic zenith, it's estimated that the cartel controlled 40 to 60% of Mexico's drug trade, which translated into billions of dollars in revenue. Their product portfolio includes marijuana, methamphetamine, cocaine, and heroin, with cocaine being the most lucrative. The Sinaloa Cartel has successfully managed to integrate these operations with legitimate businesses, often using front companies to launder money. Its financial empire extends into vast real estate holdings, agricultural businesses, and even mining operations. Aside from its business acumen, the cartel's wealth has been maintained through a combination of fear and corruption. The organization has a notoriously violent enforcement arm responsible for countless murders and acts of intimidation that secure its operations. At the same time, it has infiltrated law enforcement agencies and government offices, ensuring a level of impunity for its activities. Despite the arrest of El Chapo and several top leaders, the cartel remains deeply entrenched, suggesting a robust and resilient organizational structure. Its financial networks are global, and the Sinaloa Cartel has established partnerships with other criminal syndicates across the world, allowing it to operate in Europe, Asia, and Australia, further solidifying its status as a dominant force in the global narcotics trade. 2. Ndrangheta. Italy's Ndrangheta, from the southern region of Calabria, has surpassed even the notorious Sicilian mafia in wealth and power. Though less well-known than some of its criminal peers, Ndrangheta's mastery of the European cocaine market has made it one of the wealthiest criminal organizations on the planet, with estimated annual earnings reaching well into the billions. The Ndrangheta's rise to prominence is rooted in its strict organizational structure, based on blood relations that make penetration by law enforcement difficult. The group's network is composed of numerous family-based clans, and its insularity has been a key to its success, limiting instances of informants or turncoats. Central to the Ndrangheta's business is the trafficking of cocaine, in which it has managed to corner the market by establishing direct trade links with the South American cartels. The group's operatives are highly mobile and flexible, able to operate independently across various countries, creating a resilient and adaptable network that's hard to dismantle. Moreover, the Ndrangheta has diversified its portfolio. It is deeply involved in money laundering, using legitimate businesses, including those in the hospitality, agriculture, and food sectors, as fronts. Additionally, it is involved in arms trafficking, human trafficking, and even the disposal of toxic waste. One of the critical factors in the Ndrangheta's wealth is its infiltration of the economic and political systems, not just in Italy, but throughout Europe. By investing in legitimate businesses, the organization launders its money, but more importantly, it gains social legitimacy and economic power. The group has also been known to fund political campaigns, ensuring protection and influence. Despite efforts by Italian and international law enforcement, the Ndrangheta has remained powerful, nimble, and notoriously elusive. Its wealth not only signifies its success in criminal enterprises, but also highlights the challenges faced by authorities in combating such a deeply embedded and complex organization. 3. Yamaguchi-gumi. Yamaguchi-gumi, based in Kobe, Japan, is the most prominent faction of the Japanese Yakuza. Founded in 1915, the group has grown into a criminal empire with estimated annual revenues of up to $6 billion, stemming from a variety of activities both illicit and legitimate. This syndicate operates similarly to a multinational corporation, with a diversified business model that includes drug trafficking, gambling, extortion, and loan sharking. It also extends to legitimate enterprises such as construction, real estate, and commercial enterprise. The group's involvement in construction, particularly, has been entrenched deeply due to the industry's traditional reliance on Yakuza for labor mediation. This involvement has expanded their influence and income, especially around the times when Japan has seen construction booms. The group's influence in Japanese society is also cultural. The Yakuza has long been intertwined with Japanese politics and business, often operating in plain sight, with known office locations and business cards. Part of Yamaguchi-gumi's power comes from this semi-legitimate status, where members have historically been viewed as necessary evils that maintain order and provide services that the legitimate society is unable or unwilling to. Yamaguchi-gumi's wealth is also derived from its organizational structure. With a strict code of conduct and a sophisticated hierarchy, it has managed to maintain internal order and loyalty, which is essential for a group that had, at its peak, over 20,000 members. The syndicate collects membership dues and takes a cut of the earnings from its various operations, with profits flowing upwards through the hierarchy. Despite the Japanese government's more stringent anti-Yakuza laws in recent years, the Yamaguchi-gumi has shown resilience. While it has experienced splits and the formation of rival factions, its economic foundations remain robust, and the organization continues to adapt to the changing landscape of organized crime. Each of these organizations, the Sinaloa Cartel and Drangheta and Yamaguchi-gumi, demonstrate the complex interplay between illicit activities and legitimate society. Their immense wealth is a testament to their ability to innovate, adapt, and ingrain themselves in the economic fabric of their respective territories. However, it's this very wealth and influence that make them a significant challenge for law enforcement agencies worldwide. The Sinaloa Cartel, the Drangheta, and the Yamaguchi-gumi are emblematic of the pinnacle of criminal financial success. Their vast wealth is a reflection of their ability to operate complex international networks, adapt to evolving markets, and exploit the intersections between the legitimate and illegitimate economies. They are not merely outliers in the world of crime. They are significant players in the global economy, commanding influence and power that challenge even the most developed of nations. The presence of these organizations underscores a hard truth, that crime, when organized on such a scale, is not simply a law enforcement issue, but a formidable economic force. As governments and international bodies strive to combat these entities, the resilience and resourcefulness of these criminal empires continue to test the boundaries of global economic and legal systems.